So, key positions need to be filled and some don't. Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to the video. I hope everyone is doing well. Like this video, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Sharing helps the shout get in front of people's faces. Subscribe and let me know you like the channel. Liking helps the algorithm. And if you hit that notification bell, let you know when videos go live. And if you want to become a member, even it is $4.99 a month or $12.99 at the higher tier. You get trucking streams, you get FIFA stuff, and I'm trying to upload as much as I can as humanly possible before the little one turns up. 30 days today. So Sheffield Wednesday owner did the interview with the Star, and he spoke about some certain things that need to be sorted. Now, here's the thing: with David Downs leaving, we still have not filled this position in terms of who comes in next. Now, we knew David Downs was potentially possibly going in before the playoff situation. It felt like there was something happening, and it's one of those things where we need to really figure out who we come in next, because he did actually do well. He turned around and said, we will replace David Downs. I'm currently looking at who I want to bring in. Scouting at the club is something that need to be done in more detail and with analysts. Danny actually also have people who can do this as well. On top of that, I will call my advisors who are outside of the club. He said, yes. So yes, I'm going to bring in someone it's right that I'm looking for. Danny will work with my people. That's how it works with Darren. There are club people and there are coaching people. So that's basically what he said about the situation with David Downs' departure. That needs to be sorted soon, because we are getting very, very close to a transfer window, and we need a lot of stuff putting in place in the transfer window. We probably need a striker. We probably need to look at keepers. There's a lot that needs to get done and add to this team pretty much in January. We could be able to get something in the squad to help us, but it's going to take good scouting, it's going to take good analytics, it's going to take the right people to get in charge to help her with it. This is where these meetings that we've heard about with Danny and Chansiri are coming in. It sounds like these are what the meeting's about. The transfer, where we're going to get value for, who we bringing in to help with the scouting, who coming in for this, where's this going to happen. And this is something that, again, comes from more communication with the manager and chairman. And we need to get that sorted soon. We had Luke Dowling in the summer just to help us out. Some good players, some not. I said this on the Talking Wednesday podcast. Please go watch the Talking Wednesday podcast as well. It'll be out tomorrow or even today. We speak about this in general, me and James. We speak very highly about what we think about it. So please go watch both our thoughts on it. But this is the situation I've got. It's that I'm unsure who these advisors are. And I'd like to know who they are and who is advising, because we never really know. We always hear my advisors. It's like, who are they? Who are they who are advising you? And do you pay them for advice or whatever? It kind of thing. It's one of those things we need to sort out. Now, let's talk about the situation here with General Manager Alistair Wilson will permanently take on more duties as senior role sole leadership of the commercial and operation arm of the club. Something I mentioned last Friday, which I was very much interested about. Chansiri added Alistair and Liam worked together, which means they knew each other's job like 80% to 90% of the time. So nothing that's going to cause a problem because they worked at the same level. General manager is a high position, which is why I put them both together side by side. Nothing is going to be an issue with Liam leading. What he looked after will be done by Alistair and his people. Alistair taken over. He's been doing it for a long time. Just got more behind the scenes. I had people ask me about COO or CEO, and nothing is something I'm looking for. So we've lost that kind of person. It's now a general manager who's going to look at it all as a whole. Now, here's the thing. I want Alistair to do really well with this. I really want him to do really well and bring in the right things. Because commercially wise, I don't think we've had enough come in. We need to have more commercial value brought in. We need to have more sponsorship value brought in so we can try and increase that revenue one way or another. It needs to be something that gets fixed better. The fact that he's been doing this with Liam 80 to 90% of the time, it's good. It means that there's already certain deals that might have been worked out with Liam, and he's just like, well, Liam's not here anymore, I'm dealing with it, but I know what the deal is because I helped put it together. That's the kind of thing. If we can level up our commercial side of things and try and get that sorted, it will be better, because commercially and operational, I don't think we've been great. I don't think we've been good on the commercial side. I think the things that could be done mild better. And the problem is, where do we see the improvement? Where do people think we have to get the right deal? I think it's more sponsorship. I think it's having a massive look at the mega store and seeing where can we reduce cost to try and bring in more money. Because at the minute, there's too many people who are on the situation of going, it's this much, and they don't want to pay the prices. Why do you think there's a lot of people who are buying DHL shirts more than normal? And this is the thing. I want us to get it all sorted sooner than later and have a better commercial ring, a better sponsorship coming in, because the better sponsorships equal better money revenue streams. And if we have a cash flow issue, if we can have something that's a monthly sponsorship, or even it's up front, but we can then put that money into places where it needs to be put, it helps the cash flow thing. So it's one of those things where you get this right, it helps. Like, I would have thought with the summer we had, with how we went up, we could have got some really good sponsorship deals in and go, look, do you want to be part of the comeback winning team kind of thing? You could have used that. Where it could have been something like something stupid, like, I don't know, like a sports drink. When we need to come back, we've supplied Sheffield Wednesday Football Club with the right tools to get up in that playoff semi-final, to get up to the final. We're the ones that are something of that nature. You know what I mean? There's so many opportunities we could have gone on and tried to bring in. I don't want us to be brand FC. That's not what I'm saying. But we don't have the right tools and resources to bring that kind of sponsorship in, something that want to be associated with the football club, something that adds value to the football club, something that is also a decent price for the area. So we're not having something where it's this much money, but it's like way out of pocket for the people of Sheffield. This is the thing. We have missed out on such a good opportunity to market ourselves in that sense. I hope Alistair can really find some decent brand to come in and help and try and figure out if there's a way of cutting down some operational costs at the stadium. Like, the thing is, I still think we should put solar panels on the roofs. Even if it means even that's the way we cover up Presto. Put a load of solar panels up, sorted. We need to find a way of harnessing the River Don to help with irrigation at the pitch. We need to find ways of doing that. The ways that we can use our certain positions to get us a better revenue stream. Let's try and find different sources of money coming in that is easier to help run the club, so we don't get into cash flow issues again. We can't be the club that runs season ticket to season ticket each season, which it feels like we are. Revenue streams help. Sponsorships help. A lot of other clubs go get the sponsorships. I haven't seen us do much of that in a long time, and it's something that needs to be more looked upon, personally. And I've spoke about this in depth anyway, but the key things here is replacing head of recruitment, David Downs, and the main thing is Alistair trying to get more commercial deals in. And the head of recruitment, there is this chief scout that he was looking at one point, so I think that's a really good option between us, and I hope it is what we want. And I think that's the thing. I want us to do well with that, and this is the problem I've got, is that if we don't improve it, we're only going to see one way, the one way the whole situation goes, and it can be downhill if we don't keep getting these right sponsorships in. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and thank you for watching. There is a debrief tonight as well, so watch that at 7 p.m, and I'll see you there.